Let's start with butt pooper. God, her voice is not pleasant to hear. Butt pooper. Butt pooper moment. I can fix her. Nope, you're wrong. Nothing can fix her. Thought Brett Cooper and Abby Shapiro were the same person for a long time. A lot of people did. Yeah, girl should have stayed in the comments section. She did a video about getting cut off at a school board meeting for reading a child's graphic assignment. Graphic. It's probably gonna say pick your pronouns, and she's gonna say this is indoctrination.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. Guys,
I'm pretending I'm streaming.
A lot of libs of TikTok's journalism. And I'm calling it journalism because she does truer journalism than most people in mainstream.
That's like an insane thing to say. The Lives of TikTok lady is an actual fucking monster. Like a huge, unforgivable piece of shit with blood on her hands.
And you guys know I react to a lot of the TikToks that people send her. It's fantastic content, but I have never really done a deep dive into some of her more educational content. And if you follow her, you might know what I mean. But she posted this and started circulating like crazy.
It's bouncing around the web like a beach ball at a Nickelback concert.
And I watched.
Oh my God. I forgot that they do this. They put these like horrific edits in here.
Shit, and I was just shocked, so I wanted to react to it. The caption is, a mom in Clark County School District reads from a graphic assignment her daughter was required to do. Her mic then gets cut off because it's inappropriate for a public discussion. Adults can't handle hearing this content, yet they readily give it to kids in schools. How does it make sense?
This will be horrifying for me to read to you, but that will give you perspective on...
Here's the thing. This lady, I don't even believe is a parent, especially because she's a fucking conservative. They send in operatives like this all the fucking time, dude. It's like a regular thing.
How she must have felt when her teacher required her to memorize this and to act it out in front of her entire class.
I'm thinking, no fucking way. I'm thinking that this is one of a few things. Why is she crying? Because she's so traumatized by, I don't know, her daughter had to say vulva or something. It's one of a couple of things. She's either going to say something like completely out there that was never a school assignment in the first place. Like, so this is either completely made up. It's something that she found, you know, like online, and someone else said it was their kid's assignment. So she decided to go in and pretend like it was hers. Like she saw it on Liz of TikTok or saw it on fucking Twitter. Yeah, it's like her first acting read, true. Or it's nothing and she's overreacting. I think it's one of those things.
I don't love you. It's not you. It's just, I don't like your dick. Or any dick in that case. I cheated, Joe.
I'm sorry.
This is propaganda.
Forgive me. Excuse me. I don't, thank you so much for your, thank you.
That's insane. I mean, we didn't talk about how old the kid was, did we?
For your comment. Forgive me. We're not using profanity. Are you?
Okay.
Like none of them believe her. What did she say? Like the kid had to say, I love your dick or whatever. I don't love your dick. It was censored. Let's go back.
It's not you. It's just, I don't like your dick. Or any dick in that case. I cheated, Joe.
This isn't an assignment. This is a script for a play. I know. That's for sure. Like, it's definitely. There's no way it's not. But I think they're saying it's bad that the play was assigned. Like, it's bad that the school did that play at all.
This is propaganda.
Forgive me. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's true. Someone's right, actually. Someone's like, this is propaganda that they're going to put, she said national, maybe on national TV. She's right. She's like, yo, like, this is right-wing propaganda. Get her the fuck out of here.
I don't, thank you so much for your, thank you for your comment. Forgive me. We're not using profanity. Are you?
Okay.
We have the time back. That's relevant.
Okay.
The teacher
Oh, is she saying the script is propaganda? Oh, that's crazy.
required my daughter to memorize this and read this pornographic material.
Excuse me.
That's
Please don't engage
crazy.
with the audience.
Okay. Sorry,
So
it's my
please
first time
continue your
here.
public comment.
That's crazy, dude. It's pornographic. Because she said, I don't like dick. Is it gay propaganda? It's a good question.
Your time is, you've got 1 minute and 19 seconds.
Yeah, Brett's about to cry.
I ask you simply, this is a public meeting. I ask for decorum, and I'm asking, Dr. Jara? Thank you so much. Dr. Jara?
If you don't want me to read it to you, what was that like for my 15-year-old daughter to have to memorize pornographic material.
Dude, that's crazy. No, this is the same shit parents always do. What the fuck? There's always that one crazy parent that's always like, my kid can't watch the fucking Magic School Bus because of my religious beliefs. This is a 15-year-old doing a fucking play. Like, kids say dick and fuck. It's not pornographic. It's a play that the teacher didn't even write.
And memorize it and portray.
Madam President, members of the board staffs on this, we can have the region superintendent.
Like, they're doing the right thing here. They're like, shut the fuck up. You're just like making a fucking scene. Yeah, she's sexualizing it, which is what conservatives always do.
God. Okay, so first of all, apologies because the video quality is hard and it keeps cutting out. But this mother was reading from the assignment. Like she said that her 15-year-old daughter was given. The daughter had to stand up, act this out, memorize it for her class. And I have the
Yeah, the drama class, the play.
actual assignment here. I'm not going to read it because I don't want my editor to have to spend time bleeping every other word that
Yeah, maybe it's because the script isn't very graphic, is it?
I say. But it is about a young woman talking about a guy that she was sleeping with and then repeatedly uses the word dick over and over again in a paragraph. You're welcome to go to Twitter and read it if you want. He uses
Yeah, but you're leaving out the part because she's coming out as a lesbian, which is not pornographic. I need you guys to understand that these people are saying that this is a pornographic scene between a straight man and a lesbian. Like, the last sentence says, I hope you find a nice straight girl because that's not me and I'm tired of pretending that it is. Like, don't they say dickhead in fucking Avengers? Doesn't Iron Man say, like, not today, dickhead, in the beginning of Infinity War? Or does he say douchebag? Is it, like, really that much different? This is, like, normal fucking, like, this is the mom. Oh my god, dude, it's, like, the same shit. Did you guys ever have, like, the moms? Maybe you guys didn't grow up in the conservative area that I did. But the moms in fucking middle school and elementary school that say, like, Harry Potter is bad, so it should be banned from the library. This is that, but modern day. This is the ban Harry Potter from the library of current day. But it's way worse because this is like inherently homophobic because they think a lesbian saying the word dick is pornographic. Like, they're weaponizing it against queer people, which is extra fucked up.
Is the word dick over and over again in a paragraph. You're welcome to go to Twitter and read it if you want. It is wildly inappropriate for a 15-year-old to have to memorize and read in class.
That's crazy. That is insane. It's a play.
And yes, I know, and there are people in the comments that were saying, listen, teenagers on the internet these days, they have access to worse things. Yes, they do.
But they shouldn't have it in schools. But when a school does the King and I and put students in blackface, it's no big deal. Yeah, or like fucking Jungle Book. It's like they're fetishizing LGBTQ and calling us the gross ones. Yeah. Brett Cooper is reading an excerpt from a play and is really pissed off about this excerpt from a play of a lesbian coming out to a person who's straight and says, I don't like your dick or any dick. Also, Brett said, I can't read it because I don't want my editor to have to bleep out any words. But like 1, 2, like I can count the fucking swears in this on one hand. That's crazy. Did Brett Pooper never say dick like ever when she was 15? I don't know. Like, this is not a weird thing for a 15-year-old to read in a drama class for a play. It's not inherently sexual. They're perverting it. They're perverts. Brett Cooper's a pervert.
15-year-old to have to memorize and read in class. And yes, I know, and there are people in the comments that were saying, listen, teenagers on the internet these days, they have access to worse things. Yes, they do. That's a fact, and it's gross, and it honestly shouldn't be the case. But just because all of that is out in the world and teenagers have access to it, it does not give teachers and schools the right to then inject it into daily typical curriculum. Why on earth would they be standing up in front of their class reading this?
It's a play. It's a script for a play. But like, they got real sloppy with this one. That's really stupid.
What kind of psychopath grooming behavior is this teacher demonstrating?
Like, this is, I think if this kind of shit catches on, like, I don't feel like this popped off for them, but I feel like if this kind of shit catches on, this is the death of arts in school. Like, this is how arts in school will die if they do. Plays are grooming, music is grooming. You know, you can only have classical paintings and classical music and, you know, academic realism, you know, and this is all fascist. This is how fascists view art. And they have the audacity to call us snowflakes. Yeah.
Like, it's freaking creepy. This is why the Florida Parental Rights and Education Bill is important, because parents have no idea that this is going on unless their kids come home and admit that they were uncomfortable or this is weird.
Yeah, and if they're not uncomfortable, then what's the big deal? You know what I mean? Yeah, classical paintings have boobies. You can't do that now. Yeah, this is not cancel cultures when they literally want to, like, ban plays for having dick in the name.
For the most part, hate to break it to you, high schoolers aren't going to do that because they're so awkward and they're uncomfortable and they don't understand what's happening in their body and the world.
Or they're, like, you know, malleable to new things and can experience what it would mean to be a lesbian, and then maybe they could resonate with that experience. It's anti-intellectualism, but with the facade of intellectualism, like the aesthetics. They want the aesthetics of intellectualism, but they want, like, barbaric material reality
Around them. And the fact that the school board leader shut off her mic and said, "We need decorum, don't use profanity." When yes, the mom is right. How dare you cut off her mic when she is reading something that her child had to read in class and you're saying that it's too profane.
It's a drama class. Like, I love that. And, like, the fucking one of the most top voted comments is literally just exactly what we were hearing from her mouth, because that's the only thing you can say about this, because she didn't do any research or provide any context for what was happening. She asked for decorum in a public meeting. What the hell was the decorum in public school amongst your staff when around children? Thank you. The hypocrisy. They don't know what wants society to know. Basically the same thing. Reading that made me uncomfortable. Yeah, because you're probably closeted. Finding out about Robin. His name is what, Grayson? Yeah, exactly. Middle school, I saw the Sistine Chapel and saw boob, and now we have to burn the school to the ground. Well, why do you think this fucking Sistine Chapel burned down? It's a place of sin. Why are they cutting off someone for reading the assignment they gave? They have no self-awareness. Like, it's just the same. I get it, guys. You think it's hypocritical. The hypocrisy of these school board officials is appalling. If this is deemed inappropriate at a school board meeting, this is categorically inappropriate in a children's classroom, period. Like, what the fuck is going on? They're all just saying the same thing. Like, why can't one person, don't read our propaganda out loud in public. Why can't one person be like, what class was this for? Why is no one asking, like, the basic questions? What class was this for?
Lips of TikTok responded to their own video with a screenshot from Clark County Schools. The Clark County School District is aware of a video circulating on social media alleging a member of the public was not given their full time for public comment. The full video is available at the link below, showing the individual was given their full time for public comment. No, the mom was given her whole time. She was able to talk afterwards. She had her minute and 15 seconds, but her mic was cut off when she was reading verbatim an assignment given to her child. That's the point. Clark County probably just felt like they needed to get some statement out. But they are so disconnected.
Just homeschool your kids if you feel like this. Yeah, and that's the funniest and most ironic thing about conservative ideology is that, like, because we live in hyper-capitalism, most conservatives who do want to homeschool their kids can't, because capitalism demands that they work instead of, like, having the option to stay home. Like, if we had less fucking capitalism, they would be able to homeschool their kids away from, you know, communism. Like, they're trying to hide the answer from their kids when the only way they could provide the answer is to apply the answer. It's very fucking strange.
That they have no idea that that's not what people are angry about. Somebody said, America,
dude, she sounds insane. She, like, sounds so upset about this. Like, you didn't even ask a question about this. That's crazy. How do you look at, like, this is like baby brain shit. You look at something and not have any context for it, and then you don't try to gather any more. That's actually insane.
You have a problem and you seriously need to address it and do it fast. Yeah,
Adele?
we know. I'm working on it. DeSantis is working on it.
The fuck are you doing? I'm working on it. Shut the fuck up, you asshole. What the, how fucking self-righteous. And fucking, like, oh my god, I'm working on changing the nation. Bro, you are butt pooper. You are not him. Holy shit.
These people are absolutely hindering and thwarting any of our efforts because they're freaking groomers. Somebody else said, peacefully protest in front of their homes. It's okay per the Dems in Washington.
What?
So aside from all of the crazy, blue-haired lunatics that Libs of TikTok posts most of the time, this is just one example.
God, dude. Like, it's just so pathetic. Like, you just found a clip of someone with, like, no obvious... Like, they just had... That person didn't even have blue hair.
Blue-haired lunatics that Libs of TikTok posts most of the time.
Like, there's no content. What about... Like, you're literally just being, like, woman. Am I right? Woman's making monkey noise.
This is just one example of the other type of content that she uploads and the type of behavior that she exposes. This is why I think the account is so important and that it actually is journalism.
It's not journalism, dude. That's so sad. What you're doing isn't journalism, and what Libs of TikTok does is certainly not journalism. The whole blue hair SJW archetype is so 2015, and nowadays the blue-haired people can also be Republicans, so this isn't the own Brett thinks it is. It's just stupid, dude. It doesn't matter. Like, fucking Nazis are the ultimate goal. Like, Nazism is the ultimate goal of conservatism. Conservatism long term, right? And, like, white ethno-fascism. And the aesthetics that Nazis adopt in order to, like, further spread their message are also very, like, subversive culturally. Like, just because you're not, like, a practicer of what you preach in terms of, like, traditionalism in your fucking clothing or outer expression doesn't mean you're not a fucking fascist. Like, I mean, classic, like, dude, I don't know if I should pull up pictures of it, but Nazi punks is a classic thing. Like, Nazis co-opted punk culture. And, like, only recently is that, like, kind of coming back. Because, like, Nazis ruined it for years. For, like, I mean, decades, really. Yeah, Nazi punks fuck off. And, you know, because to be punk is to be anti-fascist. But Nazi punks are a great example of how the Nazis and fascists in general will wriggle their little worm way into any kind of culture that they can. I mean, we're literally staring at a girl pretending to be a streamer and adopting all the aesthetics of streaming to fit in with a younger audience and spread a fascist message. I mean, what are we talking about? On a channel that was astroturfed and, like, view-botted. Like, this is the new Nazi punk. Yeah, punk is for socialists, but more importantly, punk is inherently anti-fascist. Dead Kennedys are such a based band. True. Yeah, conservatism is never and will never be punk because punk is a specific response to conservatism. Yeah, Nazi e-girl.
Because through her posting some of these videos and, pulling receipts from the school districts, some of these teachers have been fired. And the school boards have been held accountable, which is so important because if you are not, in these
But cancel culture is bad, guys.
meetings, if you are not actively combing through your kids' curriculum.
Cancel culture is bad, and Matt Walsh is totally not a pedophile, is the world that Brett Cooper lives in. While she's talking about, on the same channel as Matt Walsh, the real pedophiles, which are teachers assigning a play in drama class. Meanwhile, there is child porn in their own perspective. Topless pictures of AFAB trans boys that are minors after top surgery on Daily Wire hard drives. That's in your building, bro. That's in your house. Tell me who the real pedophiles are, you fucking freak.
You might miss all of this if your kids are not coming to you, saying, hey, this
I was just going to say, isn't that just shoe on head?
is weird. All of this could be happening and you would have no idea. And it's not a bad thing because why would we think that schools are making students stand up and read an entire paragraph about that?
Oh my God, it's crazy how you just don't want to know anymore because you're already mad enough. She's past the threshold. She's already pissed off enough and can, like, attempt to justify that with, like, as little evidence as possible. But she's already pissed off where she's like, I don't need to know anymore. I don't want to know anymore, actually, because I'm pissed off. I didn't know that about Matt Walsh. I feel ill. I mean, he's constantly talking about fucking... He is for the genital inspections for fucking teenage girl swim team shit. Like, it's fucking crazy. Punk is anti-establishment. Somebody said that earlier. I don't necessarily agree. I mean, it's, like, anarchist in nature. But that doesn't necessarily mean, like, the simplified definition of anarchy. You can have a picture of a topless minor under the guise of, oh, it's because I don't like them. Yeah, exactly. If a grown-ass man tries to inspect my genitals in school, I'm going to fucking crush him, yeah. Well, Matt Walsh wants to do it himself, I'm sure.
This is relevant because I'm gay. It just became my B-day.
Cool. Congratulations on being born.